Hello and welcome. It's my pleasure as always to welcome you to this edition of Almond Finance and Wealth Report. We remain your source for all the latest happenings and developments in the world of business. My name is Margaret Mary Osiobor. On this edition of the program, we join Faith and her guest in our studio for the continuation of her exclusive interview with Mr Audu Dunni Oladokun, Group Lead ICT, Guinea Insurance Plc, where they discuss disruptive technology and the future of the insurance industry. As always, it's no holds barred, so do take a listen.
You need to understand the contemporary customer, because for you to be able to buy the trust, you must understand him first.
On this edition also, we will bring you highlights of the investiture ceremony of Alhaji Ahmed Rufai Mohammed as the 15th President and Chairman of Council of the Institute of Directors of Nigeria, which held recently at Eko Hotel and Suites, Lagos. Plus, of course, our quick fact segments and the extras. As always, it's a bumper package, so do sit back, relax, and enjoy the ride. Details in just a moment. Please stay with us.
The 2017 Insurance Consumers Forum holds on Wednesday, October 25th, 2017 at Kano Hall, Necker House, Akim Balogun Street, CBD, Alausai, Keja, starting from 9:30 a.m. Theme: Insurance Penetration in Nigeria, shifting focus from policies to providing value for the customers. Chairman, Mr. Chike Mokunye, former GMD Royal Exchange PLC. Guest speaker, Professor Festus Ekpetimehi, first Professor of Insurance and Risk Management in Nigeria. Discussant, Mr. Valentine Ojuma, MD CEO, FBN Insurance Limited. The 2017 Insurance Consumers Forum, a platform for insurance stakeholders and the insuring public. For inquiries, call 080-333-57879, 0812-362-4081, or visit our website www.almondfinancereport.com. Powered by Almond Productions Limited. Admission is free.
Okay, now, Mr. Oladokun, let's come back a little bit to the issue of trust. Now, how easily would you say that members of the insuring public will trust InsurTech, for example, in Nigeria? I'm not talking about places like South Africa. Okay, in Nigeria, will readily trust InsurTech, given some of the scenario you painted before. Those people who've had early contact with insurance, they've had bitter experiences, especially when it comes to claim settlements and all of that So when you now say, oh, we are a new generation of insurers, insurers, and you can do virtually all your business online without, interface with us and all of that, how easily do you think people, the insuring public, will trust InsurTech in Nigeria?
Well, I will look at it from two ways. It could be easy if we are able to have a very rich engagement, customer engagement, which I will tell you categorically, I think to a larger extent we are failing in that.
We are failing, or you have failed? No, I need you to be to be precise. To be precise. Are you failing, or you have failed?
We have failed. Okay, but we have realized that, and that's why today you see that virtually everybody is thinking of omni-channels, particularly in the insurance industry. What do I mean by omni-channel? Virtually everybody is thinking of having a functional website. It's not like a static website whereby we only have information about our MD, about our addresses. Now, people want, when you go to that place, it should be a complete branch. You should be able to interact with the people behind, So people are we are thinking towards that, which is working towards engagement, because you need to understand the contemporary customer. Because for you to be able to buy the trust, you must understand him first. And when you look at it, the contemporary customer is well informed.
Sometimes even more than you that wants to sell the product.
Is well informed. I can tell you, I met a man who we were discussing, and he said, can't you give me customized? You always give this policy. I want something customized for my company. And he told me this is what I do. I am an independent power plant, what have you. You call this special risk. And I will go through it. It's the same thing this company A brought. The same thing
you are selling
so
to me.
what is special about this? You need to come understand my process, understand my risk closely. And I want to believe some of us are beginning to do that. We are sitting closely to those people. We are trying to make them our friends.
Okay, Mr. Oladokun, would you say that is also part of the problem with the insurance penetration in Nigeria? Because oftentimes, just exactly as you said, someone have asked me before that, well, maybe in 50 or 60 years from now, we can begin to see earthquake or flood and tsunamis in Nigeria. But since I was born, I was talking about somebody in his 40s. So he now said, sometimes I find it a little bit annoying when insurance companies come and they come and market me. You buy for flood, you buy for earthquake, you buy for atmospheric, whatever. These are things that these are policies that were handed over to the insurance industry by those early practitioners who came from London, UK, and all those markets. Why can't they do something that has to do with me right now, what I'm facing here in Nigeria? Would you say also that is part of the reason why insurance penetration?
Yeah, I agree with you absolutely. That could be one of the major reasons. Because in a situation whereby you just give me a product that I don't see the direct correlation with my need, is that you are forcing that product to my throat. So, and that is where this issue of innovation in technology or disruption in technology comes in. The social media, that gives you a lot of opportunity to understand the social behavior of that. You can gather a lot of data, do a lot of analytics of it, get to know what is the preference of this person. And from that preference of that person, you can come up with a tailor-made product. We largely, I will tell you that I want to believe in the next 3, 4, 5 years, the insurance industry will be flooded with a lot of pocket-friendly and very interesting products.
All right, Mr. Oladokun, I know I can sit down here and talk, but finally, as we round off on this set, if you are asked to give just one singular advice to the insurance industry, you see still a lot of players who see themselves as competition or competitors, rather than looking at competitors coming from outside of their industry that are likely to come and disrupt the model of business. So if you are asked to give just one singular advice, especially as regard disruptive technology and the future of the insurance industry, what would you say?
I would advise all the insurance players to change their mindset about that. The next insurance company next to you is not actually that your competitor. Okay, apparently both of you might be doing almost the same thing. The only
or
thing
might be out of the market.
You understand? And some techie guys who are just there thinking, taking advantage of your inactivity, taking advantage of your lack of innovations. You don't understand, will come up one day and swift you out of the market. You gave a very, very wonderful statistics that about $100 million US. 100 million, yeah, you know, for those guys, it's not a small amount of money. You know, and those guys are coming in and they can be able to do that. I don't see in a situation whereby if those guys are coming in and they are going to add more value to the insurance industry, if they can achieve what we are unable to achieve in the last 60 years, within the next 6 years, do you understand? And they will make insurance very relevant. I don't see any regulatory body, meaningful regulatory body working against them. It's just a matter of, okay, come, let's regulate you. Do you understand? do you get it? So because at the end of the day, that's what is a commission. They live by that.
All right, on that note, I'd like to say a very big thank you to you, Mr. Oladokun, for finding time to join us.
Thank you for having me.
It's been an interesting time. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much.
2017 Insurance Consumers Forum holds on Wednesday, October 25th, 2017 at Kano Hall, Necker House, Hakim Balogun Street, CBD, Alausai, Keja, starting from 9:30 a.m. Theme: Insurance Penetration in Nigeria, shifting focus from policies to providing value for the customers. Chairman, Mr. Chike Mokunye, former GMD Royal Exchange PLC. Guest speaker, Professor Festus Ekpetimehi, first Professor of Insurance and Risk Management in Nigeria. Discussant, Mr. Valentine Ojuma, MD CEO, FBN Insurance Limited. The 2017 Insurance Consumers Forum, a platform for insurance stakeholders and the insuring public. For inquiries, call 080-333-57879, 0812-362-4081, or visit our website www.almondfinancereport.com. Powered by Almond Productions Limited. Admission is free.
Alright, welcome back. Many thanks for still staying tuned to Almond Finance and Wealth Report. Moving on now, we bring you highlights of the investiture of Alhaji Rufai Mohammed as 15th President and Chairman of Council of the Institute of Directors of Nigeria, IOD, which held recently in Lagos. The guest speaker at the event was Mr. Rob Newsom, Partner Emeritus at PwC. It was a roll call of dignitaries from within and outside the business community, so do enjoy it.
The Institute of Directors Nigeria, IOD, is the apex body in the private sector that caters and speaks for directors in their individual capacities and across the various sectors of the economy. Established in 1983 as a corporate leadership organization, part of the objective is to promote professionalism through continuous education, information sharing, networking of opportunities, and positive contribution to the socio-economic and political growth of Nigeria. Friends, well-wishers and members recently gathered at the Jasmine Hall, a hotel and suite, to witness the investiture of Alhaji Ahmed Rufai Mohammed as the 15th President and Chairman of Council of the Institute. Special guest of honor was His Highness Muhammadu Sanusi II, Sarki Kano, who was represented by Alhaji Shehu Mohammed, while guest speaker was Mr. Rob Newsom, Partner Emeritus PwC. Welcoming guests to the ceremony, Chief Chris Okunowo, Chairman President Investiture Committee, said that each president of the IOD enjoys two ceremonies, one being the investiture.
It gives me great pleasure and honor as Chairman of the Investiture Committee to welcome you all to the 2017 Presidential Investiture Ceremony of the Institute of Directors, Nigeria. To bear witness in a grand and unprecedented style to the investiture of the 15th President, Chairman of Council of our Institute. I recognize once more and welcome particularly our special guest of honor, His Highness Muhammadu Sanusi II, the Sarkin Kano, who is unavoidably absent but is being represented, as I said earlier, by Alhaji Shehu Mohammed, the Sarkin Shani, and indeed our guest speaker, Mr. Rob Newsom, who has joined us all the way from South Africa today. We are grateful for your esteemed presence. Traditionally, IOD Nigeria observes a transition and exchange of its leadership baton every 2 years. Each president of the IOD enjoys two transition ceremonies. First is the investiture ceremony to usher in his or her presidency, and the biannual lecture held in his or her honor upon completion of the tenure.
Delivering the keynote address on the topic, Incentives on Doing Ethics, the guest speaker, Mr. Rob Newsom, said that ethical behavior does not often translate into productivity in the workplace.
Right, what is ethical behavior trying to do? And I've used the sort of little quadruple to say you want to have effective authorized behavior. or productive authorized behavior. That means you can have productive unauthorized behavior, or you could have unproductive unauthorized behavior, or alternatively you can have authorized unproductive behavior. So you might say, well, what about that? Well, ideally you want to have authorized productive behavior. That's what you're trying to do with ethics. What can happen? Let's say you find yourself having to work overtime. And what typically happens with overtime? You get paid for it. So what might you do? You might then not do your work during the day and do it all on weekends or after hours because you get paid more. So that's authorized behavior, but it's not very productive. One of the mine managers that I met in my travels, he's having a real big problem with overtime, particularly with the maintenance crews. He then said, okay, he called in the maintenance crews and he said, I'm going to pay you 40% of what you earned last year in overtime right now, in lieu of your overtime, just so that you've got that. But I don't expect any overtime, or if there is overtime, you've already been paid for it, so I'm not going to pay any more. And guess what happened? The plant never ran as effectively as it did then. All the maintenance was done during work hours, and there were very, very few breakdowns after hours or on the weekend because they didn't want to come back. So the plant was better, and he saved a lot on overtime. So that became productive authorized behavior.
With the speeches taken, Mrs. Fumi Oyetunji, fellow IOD, proceeded to present the 15th President and Chairman of Council. The swearing-in ceremony and the oath of office was conducted by none other than Chief Anthony Idigbe, SAN.
I will perform my functions honestly,
to the best of my ability,
faithfully,
and in accordance with the memorandum and articles of association of the Institute,
and in accordance with the memorandum and association of the Institute,
that I will always
carry out my functions
in a manner
that will promote professional competence, integrity,
and
enterprise
of the Institute,
that I will strive
to preserve
the
core values,
aims, principles,
and procedures
of the Institute,
that I will abide
by, protect,
and defend
the
the Institute of Directors Nigeria.
So help me God. Congratulations.
So with applause and admiration, Alhaji Mohammed was inducted as the 15th President and Chairman of Council of IOD Nigeria.
Dear other past presidents, members of the Governing Council of the Institute of Directors Nigeria, distinguished members of the Executive Committee, it is my honor and privilege on this great occasion to formally recognize our new President, Alhaji Ahmed Rufai Mohammed, who has been a good friend in council over the last 10 years and has also served meritoriously as second vice president in the year 2013 to 2015 and as my first vice president in the year 2015 to 2017. I can attest that he is ably ready and qualified to lead this great institute into the future. Therefore, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, without any restitution whatsoever, it is my honor and special privilege this day, the 24th day of the month of September, year 2017, to induct Ahmed Rufai Mohammed as the President and Chairman of the Governing Council of the Institute of Directors, Nigeria. And the royal instrument of office has now been placed the new president of the Institute of Directors, Alhaji Ahmed Rufai Mohammed. And we're joined also now by the Director General of the...
In his acceptance speech, Alhaji Mohammed promised to commit his time and resources to bring positive changes to the Institute.
I want to assure you that I'm fully committed and willing to provide my time and resources to the attainment of our vision to establish and sustain a first-class institute that is professionally governed and managed. It is responsive to the needs of its members and is organized and respected both in Nigeria and internationally. To achieve these goals, however, I should like to request for a sincere sacrifice, support, and guidance, which are crucial in bringing about the desired change and improvement in the value of services to our members and other stakeholders and our nation in general.
The IOD used the occasion of Investiture to honor deserving personalities who have contributed to the Nigerian economy. Among the awardees this year were Mr. Leo Stan, AK, Chairman Xenox Technology, Mr. Rob Newsom, and others. IOD Nigeria, in its 34 years of existence, has remained committed to its cardinal objective of enhancing the professional skills of directors and business leaders with over 4,000 members in various sectors of the economy.
And that is our time on the program this week. I do hope you enjoyed every moment spent. Do join us again next week for another fresh package. But in the meantime, feel free as always to connect with us on all our social media platforms. You can also visit our website at www.almondfinancereports.com. For those living in Ibadan and its environs, you can also catch this program on BCOS Television Ibadan every Thursday at 6 p.m. We are still counting down to the biggest insurance gathering in Nigeria. It is the 2017 Insurance Consumers Forum coming up on Wednesday, 25th October 2017 at Kano Hall, Neka House, Alausa, Ikeja. The time is 9:30 a.m. and admission is free, so don't miss it. My name is Margaret Mary Osiobor. Many thanks for joining us. Do enjoy this funny commercial from Geico as our parting shots. Until next week, from all of us here, it's goodbye.
Check it out.
Over 20 million drivers are insured with Geico, so get a free rate quote today.
I love it. How much do you love it? Animation is hot, and I think it makes Geico's 20 million drivers message very compelling. Very compelling. This is some really strong stuff.
So you've turned me into a cartoon. Lovely.
Geico. 15 minutes could save you 15% or more on car insurance.